All right, settle in. It's a brand new episode.
Hey.
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 Kind of a rough.
Strange day. Yeah.
Kind of a strange day.
Strange day. Yeah. We ended the boys' sleepover with the neighbor with what appears to be the tummy bug.
Yeah.
So.
Which is just always the worst.
Well, Lord willing, it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
You know? So.
It is so hard to see your kids not feel well.
Mm-hmm.
You
and
know?
then you just, sometimes you know before you know. Now, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But but why do you say that?
Well, but like, it was, you know, when he came in, like even his brother said, I thought it was weird that he left bike riding this morning. He said, I think I'm going to go in.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
not like him.
That's not like him.
He's got to do all the things that the big kids are doing.
Right.
Anyway, so it kind of, this particular kind of illness triggers some anxiety in some of the kids. So, you know.
Do you think any of the others are feeling that right now?
Oh, for sure the little neighbor boy did.
Oh,
he was like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
When I'm running through the house
yeah.
going, you're telling me to get the bucket. And he's just looking at me with his big blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like,
Yeah.
That would have been funny to see like him go,
Yeah.
whoa, I got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways.
But it's, I don't know. I play these mental gymnastics with it because I go, well, where'd he get it?
Well, that's what Will asked. But I was like, he was just at church on Sunday.
Yeah,
you know?
but that was, that was more than 72 hours ago. That was a while ago.
Doesn't matter. I think it can take a minute to come on out.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't think he's been anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's just
But it happens. And apparently it was going around town a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
maybe
know
we're
a few
just
people
late to the
who
game.
were down with it.
Yeah. So.
I just always feel horrible for our kids if they're feeling bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, man, but he was a trooper. You know, like he's our youngest and he's
tough. Yeah.
I don't want to gross people out, but he's in
don't.
there. I know, but like he was handling it. He didn't cry. He was
That's
just
true.
like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He was letting it all go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So it's kind of interesting, our topic today, because we always get sick around this time of year.
Right.
And I always think it's silly to be sick in the summer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And actually McKinley's away on a mission trip.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teens together. So you never know what you're going to get when they come back.
Oh, man. Wow.
So we've got a week that we're all here.
Well, maybe
after that, before we go to family camp.
Right.
And then you just never know.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Have we ever escaped it?
We have for 1 year.
For 1 year?
1 year we came home and didn't
have anything.
Didn't culminate into sickness in some way.
I mean, because it's family camp you're around a whole bunch of other people for a whole week.
Yeah.
So.
And this was even pre-COVID, you know, like you just.
Oh, yeah.
You know, stuff goes around when a lot of people are together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's just human nature. So it doesn't scare me, you know. But
I won't go into detail because I do not want to gross people out. But 1 year at family camp was, I think, the sickest I've ever been.
Yeah. Well, you got the stomach bug on the last night. Yeah. So you were up all night and kind of hiding in the car while we were at breakfast and trying to get the way out.
Bro, that one was rough.
And then we were also trying to hide it from Will because at that time
he had a lot of anxiety about getting
really
sick.
triggered the anxiety in him.
Sure.
So, but yeah, so we were actually going to talk about family camp.
Right.
Tell people about that.
Yeah.
Because we're going.
This will be our 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. This will be our 6th year.
6th year. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's safe to say we love family camp.
We do.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's with an organization called Pine Cove.
Uh-huh.
They are based out of Tyler, Texas.
That's right.
And they do like youth overnight camps. Right? That's their main thing.
Well, they have a lot of camps. There's about 10 camps in Texas.
But aren't they mostly youth overnight camps?
There's a lot of youth overnight.
Right.
And there's maybe 2. I'm not super sure. Family camps out there.
Right.
But like one camp would be for one age, you know, like there's the ninth graders,
sure.
You know, so all the high school, you know, there's, so anyways, but we found out about them because they also started doing kind of like traveling camp that they call Camp in the City.
Yep.
So they partner with churches.
Yep.
And our church hosted them, and we wanted our kids to go, but they were nervous. So to try to alleviate that a little bit, I volunteered for us to be a host home family.
Yeah, you did.
Because the traveling teams live with the host home families that the churches provide. And so with Pine Cove, they're all awesome college students. And so you get, you know, several years we had 4 amazing young ladies or young men stay with us for the week. And, and that was fun. It put a different spin on camp week for the kids.
Because the kids would get to know these older college kids.
Opportunities. Right. You know, we had family dinner with them a few times. And it was just a lot of fun. And so we fell in love with Pine Cove because they love Jesus. And they make loving Jesus fun.
Yeah, it's a great organization.
And we said, we want to be a part of this. We want as much of this for our kids as possible. And then that one of those years they showed us the clip for family camp at the end of the city camp week, and we went, wow, that would be fun.
And then we have some dear friends of ours, the Bradstreets, who I think we had interest in going, but I don't know that we would have been pushed there ourselves, you know?
Yeah, because it's a...
Weren't we at the beach?
We were at the beach with them, actually,
right,
when sign-ups opened, and
they were like, you guys should do this too. And
so they were new, joining it. You know, this particular one that we go to in South Carolina had been opened for 1 year. So they had some dear friends who had gone and raved about it. And so we all just said there in Florida, probably in October of, well, let's try it.
Yeah.
And so we signed up, and we haven't looked back. We keep going, and they're dear friends, are sweet friends of ours now, and there's kind of a several little Nashville families that, you know, are there, and a lot of the same repeat families because the wait list is really hard. So you give your spot up, and you're probably done for a while unless you wanted to get on the wait list, which I hear is 3 years long.
Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, it's fairly small. 24 families, do you think?
Think about 25 families, maxes it out.
How would it be an odd number, 25?
Well, because the pastor's family.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You know, there's an extra spot.
Yep, you're right.
If they need to put in the lodge.
You are right. So 25 families, pretty small.
Yeah. So it's big enough that your kids can be independent. You know, when ours were younger, like, man, they just thought, because we would say, all right, well, we'll just see you back at 10 o'clock tonight.
Or sometime last night might be 11.
Yeah.
Just come on back by 11.
You know, you're also passing each other. You know, it's just not, it's spread out enough. There's a lot of.
But the whole campus is walkable easily. You know, and everything's kind of contained.
Yeah, you know? And feel safe. And so we go to Pine Cove, Chimney Point, which is in tiny town
Westminster,
South Carolina. Yeah, which is just on the border of the Georgia-South Carolina line.
Yeah,
on Lake Bartlett.
I don't know.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have no idea the name of that lake. No clue.
Anyways,
but it is fun. We've done it. This will be our 6th year, and you know, the kids are in kind of their individual groups with other kids their ages, and they have a counselor that they hang out with during the day, and they're doing Bible study, but they're also doing ropes courses, and they're doing lake time, and they're doing swim time, and water games, and fun stuff like that. And then, you know, they always bring in a different speaker for the week for the adults. Yeah. So the adults get to hang out together during the day. And, you know, we get to learn from a speaker or a pastor or somebody like that who's there for the week kind of teaching the adults.
Yeah, so we have adult sessions or whatever they're called.
But then we have a lot of adult free time, and we have one whole day that's just Parents' Day off. We get to leave and go do whatever we want to do. And
or we just find a big shady spot and play cards and
play
stuff
games with our friends. We have a couple date nights.
Where they feed your kids and take care of them, and you have a delicious special dinner with candlelight, and
all the food is taken care of. Like we don't. I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We don't have to make food that week. Right. We don't have to dial up delivery dudes or anything like that. We don't have to go out.
Well, and the food is delicious.
Yeah, it's really great.
Really delicious camp food. Really but also what struck me in the beginning, which is still very hard, I think it's hard for every mom, is that, you have a counselor assigned to your table that, and so throughout the week you're going to know your family counselor, you're going to know other counselors that are finding spots to sit. But they want to serve you. So they don't want you to pour your tea. They don't want you to go get your baked potato. They want to serve you, and they want to cut the kids' chicken.
Yeah.
And man, it just is.
If a baby's crying, somebody will walk over. Hey, let me hold the baby, and they'll take off and console a child.
Yes.
And I mean, they're really great.
Yeah, it's like you go somewhere. Where else do you go? Where people are pouring in.
You're getting a little emotional.
Where people just pour into your kids and pour into your marriage and into your family. Like they are for family.
Yeah.
I don't know why that made me so emotional. But you don't go anywhere. Like we all need encouragement,
Sure.
And it just is a week of, it's busy. It's a lot. It's loud.
Yeah. It's very loud.
It's a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
But, man, they just come along beside you and pour into you.
Yes.
And they're also, I remember maybe it was the second year, like it completely went over my head because I thought, oh, they're ministering to us. They are, these college kids are doing family ministry. And do you remember, what was our first director's name?
If you hadn't asked
me. I know
me,
if I hadn't asked you, I can see his face. Ben, yeah. But he was like, people think we're in the camp business. We're actually in the college ministry, discipleship business.
Sure.
We just do it through camp.
Yeah.
So they're pouring in to the college kids, and the college kids are pouring into us, and to our kids. And it just is. People, when they hear we go to family camp, we get a lot of weird looks. Like what is that? Why would you do that? But man, it's great.
It is
because it's marriage. Great. It's time for your marriage. Sure. It's time for there's family time. Mm-hmm. You have family devotion every day. You got family free time. So we'll book a boat with the kids and go banana boating.
We'll go out and take wave runners or something and take the kids out and
so it just we love it.
Yeah,
we love it. I hope we've described it well enough. And
interestingly enough, I didn't think we would go that in depth on what it is. I thought maybe we'd talk about that later after we go. But no, you don't have to apologize. My goodness, I love it. But
I have a lot of words.
But one of the fun things they do is we're there for 6 nights. 2 of those nights are parent nights. We're on date nights without kids. The opening night is kind of everybody's together, and you're just getting there. Yeah. And then the other 3 nights are theme nights.
Yeah.
Where they send you the themes in advance, and then a lot of people, really go after it. And some people don't. Some people, take it easy. We've been those people before.
Yeah. You're talking about dressing up.
Oh, yeah.
We dress up in the theme. Yeah. So all of the staff is dressed up.
Yes.
The entire, what do you call the place where we eat? Like, where we do everything.
They call it the smokestack, don't they?
They do, but the
mess
main
hall? I don't know.
Kind of like that, yeah.
It's a big,
so
beautiful
that
room.
Gets transformed. Right. It's decorated in whatever the theme is, and the programming for the night,
which is always very funny.
There's
comedic,
games and so
fun and games.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, but it is fun when we do dress up.
Right. And I don't know that we've ever, I can think back. I think we did like the red, white, and blue, like the patriotic one time. Last year we did participate in kind of the luau or the Hawaiian, whatever that was. I wore a coconut bra last year.
And a grass skirt.
And a grass skirt.
Yeah.
And I had a shirt on underneath my coconut bra, by the way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let.
We've had a few fun pictures we've taken.
Yeah.
There's been like Western, cowboy, cowgirl.
I mean, but there are some families that go all out every year, every night. Yeah. And I feel like maybe this is our year to be those people.
Okay.
Because I know, and I can't remember. I can't remember all 3 of the theme nights, so you might have to refresh my memory.
Yeah.
I know that one of them is famous families, and our kids have kind of made the decision that we're going to be the Robertson family from Duck Dynasty.
That's right. Yeah.
And so I think I'm playing Willie.
I think
is that
you're
right?
Willie. Mm-hmm.
Are you?
I think I'm Corey.
Okay, Corey. That makes sense to me.
Unless I figure out Miss K.
You could totally do Miss K. I mean, apparently she has a lot of ways to cook squirrels, so maybe you could carry around a squirrel.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
And then our kids
our daughter's going to be
Phil?
Phil. Yeah.
Our oldest son is going to be Jace.
Yeah.
Wilbur's going to be Cy. Is that right?
Yeah, he's going to be Uncle Cy.
And then our youngest is going to be Jep.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, Jep. I pop my peas.
Okay.
Jep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to do that. So, we're going to be the Robertson family for Famous Family Night. So, we've got a lot of camo.
We got a lot of camo.
Wigs,
we've had some wigs and beards ordered.
We got some bandanas.
Yes. Yeah.
We got some knit caps. We got some tea glasses. I even have a duck call I'm carrying with me. So we're kind of going all out for that one. And then I think one of them is it Masters Night or Golf Night?
Masters Night.
So which is after what I think is the greatest golf tournament in the world, and maybe even the greatest sporting event in the world. The Masters, which happens the first Saturday of each April in Augusta, Georgia, at a golf course called Augusta National. And so I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So I think 3 of us, because there are 6 people in our family, maybe 3 are going as golfers, players, right?
I think so.
And then the other 3 maybe caddies? Or do we know?
Well, I don't think we've got the caddy outfits.
We got to dial that in.
We need to figure that out.
We need to dial that in. And they're just, for the Masters, they're white jumpsuits. And you know who may be a good help for this as we're talking through it is Grayson and Madeline.
Well, but they're kids. We're dressed up.
I understand.
Did they dress up?
Back up. But they have somebody who does embroidery, who took a plain white jumpsuit and put the logo and did the nameplates on the back. Could make nameplates with their names.
Okay. So, maybe I can reach out.
Yeah, if we reach out to Madeline,
because I was looking
at
to make nameplates. These like white paint jumpsuits that caught my eye when we were buying some paint at Home Depot, and I thought, but I think it had a hood on it.
Yeah, you don't want a hood.
So that looked kind of silly,
and I think the ones that you were looking at maybe were like plastic. I don't think they were cloth.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guarantee you we can find like caddy jumpsuit, white. They make them for sure.
Well, we need to get on the ball for that.
We do need to get on the ball for that. Yeah. So that's what we're doing for the second one, right? Masters theme night. And then now what is the third?
So the third one, they're calling it Denim, Denim, Denim. But it's mixing 2 of the most culturally influential entities into one big theme night. Super Mario and jeans. It's kind of a weird mashup.
Oh, you know what? Oh, this is genius.
So
this is genius.
It says Super Mario paved the way for video games and animation for years to come.
But think about it.
White denim has been our fashion cornerstone for generations.
But here, what's the name of the night?
Denim, denim, denim.
Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. That's the Super Mario Brothers. That's the theme music. Denim, denim, denim.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's kind of...
That's clever.
I think
it's very
clever. Boy, it went over my head.
Yeah, it went over my head. Oh,
well, I'll
I'm
be interested to see if that's what they do with it.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's what they're doing. They're taking denim, denim, denim. Like, that was the game when you played Super Mario on Nintendo.
I loved some Super Mario.
Yeah. I was like, what? I'm sitting there going, why are they calling it denim, denim, denim? And they're doing Super Mario.
Mashup.
So we got to mix jeans and Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah, either one or the other or both. So I did go to the kids' gently used clothing store here in town.
Sure.
And I did find JD a Super Mario
I saw that
t-shirt.
Yep, he was wearing that all day yesterday.
He was. He loved it. And I also found one that McKinley or I could wear.
Okay.
I don't know. It didn't look like a boy's cut. It looks like a really cute, like, lady small or something.
Yeah, well, for that, I feel like somebody needs to be...
So we got to figure out some denim shirts or...
No, we wear jeans, and then maybe the top half is like a character from Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Like I could be,
like
what was
Luigi?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wear overalls.
Well, what if I had denim overalls? Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Denim overalls.
Uh-huh.
But I leave the bottom half denim, and the top half I paint like red.
No, that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. That's
I don't know. Who says
me.
What's too much?
Me. I did.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what we do with it. You know,
Yeah.
We don't have to hit a grand slam every night, you know, but we're going to play with it. So it's always interesting to get our middle boys in.
Sure,
you know?
because they're the ones that are kind of like too cool right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they got their mullet haircuts.
Yeah. But, you know, hey, Wilbert's a golfer, so
I know. He'll jump in on that.
Yeah.
He'll jump in on that.
And
he's in on the Robertsons.
They're both in on the Robertsons.
Right.
Yeah.
They're excited about that.
Yeah.
So maybe they can just wear jeans or something last night.
Yeah.
And maybe we can find some simple
I think
Super
if we
Mario
could just
t-shirts.
find, you know, do you remember how, like, we used to wear denim shirts?
Oh, yeah.
With our denim jeans?
Yeah. It's called the Canadian tuxedo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what people refer to it as.
Yeah, I can remember in high school having the dark denim shirt on top and, you know, the acid wash.
Yeah.
Tight rolled, of course.
I am still a fan of that look, but it has to be the right thing.
Yeah.
Like Billy Reed makes some great denim work shirts.
Yeah.
That are kind of cool, you know. They have like brass snap buttons, and you roll your sleeves up. And that looks great with like a darker pair of jeans and boots or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still a big fan of.
Okay.
I think you can do denim on denim properly.
Oh, sure, but you could also make it really fun and go really gaudy.
Oh yeah,
too,
yeah.
You know?
Like, do you recall? Have you ever seen the photo of Justin Timberlake dating Britney Spears when they were teenagers?
Am I seeing a denim cowboy hat?
Yes,
I was just seeing that in my head.
I believe he wore a denim cowboy hat with it.
Yeah.
And like, and it was all very light acid wash denim, like a denim, jacket and denim jeans, and she was wearing like a denim dress or something, or a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And it was all very like stone washy.
Yeah. Rhinestoney.
What year would that have been?
I don't know. 90s, late 90s.
Were they a thing when we were in high school? I don't even know. They weren't?
Probably not.
NSYNC was though, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Wasn't that in high school?
I don't know. I didn't do any of those.
Okay.
I was more New Kids. And that was like middle school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hanging tough.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. So anyway, maybe we need to hit up the thrift store one more time and do
not a bad idea.
A denim scoop.
Okay.
See what kind of things we can find.
And then maybe there's a chance that like the stomach bug goes through us early, and we get there and
we're like
and we're cool,
stealthy.
We're like y'all
immune systems.
Yep, like, we move through it like like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that'll be fun. Theme nights at Pine Cove Family Camp this year. We said the Masters, Famous Families, and denim.
Okay.
So those will be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe we'll talk about how those plans came together after. Maybe we'll talk about it afterwards.
Family camp debrief.
Because we always, there is some therapy kind of blended in there. You end up talking to other moms and dads.
There's some tears.
Oh highs and lows. And we always do this thing as families called highs and lows. As adults. Highs and lows where each couple kind of shares their high for the year and then their low for the year. And I mean, holy cow, we've had some major lows. I mean, people have lost children and marriages have broken up. I mean, there have been some devastating lows, and I don't know. It's interesting how we kind of all come together and around certain people who are just struggling or whatever. I think it's always really neat to see that, and
Well, and they do that on purpose. They tell us kind of like night one.
You're getting vulnerable with people.
Like, hey, we want to just help speed that up. And so just be ready that tomorrow we're doing high-lows. Yeah. And every couple kind of stands up.
It gets us kind of real with each other.
Yeah, that way when you're in taco line at the parent pool party or, somewhere, you kind of have these little like,
oh, yeah, my kid's struggling with this too.
Yeah,
or, I was dealing with this.
And we've gotten up there and we've shed some tears sharing also, So it's one of those things where we used to, and I'm sure maybe still might, or others definitely could. Like, it can be intimidating.
Yes.
But it's so good to hear.
It is.
You
just kind of have to fight through that fear, that initial fear.
And be willing to be vulnerable. And it's a really...
Highly recommended if you did want to check that out. I guess it's probably pinecove.com. I don't know. You could Google Pine Cove Family Camp and you'll find out. They have them in Texas and South Carolina. And they're great, if you ever wanted to take a look at something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode. If you like this show, which is, by the way, called the Made South Podcast now. It's not Southerner anymore.
That's right.
It's called Made
I
South
was listening
Podcast.
to one you did not too long ago.
Yeah.
That was still the Southerner. Yeah. So now I know why
I'm
you're
just trying to
streamline it every time.
Yep. I'm trying to remind people. But if you do like the Made South Podcast, I would encourage you, subscribe. You can click a little button and then you become a subscriber. And then every time a new episode comes out, it just like, whoop, it just appears like magic.
Okay.
And then if you like it, give us a 5-star rating, leave us a positive review. It always feels good to read kind words about what you're doing,
Or just a thumbs up. Is there like a like button?
I don't know. I know there is on YouTube. I don't know.
But we don't need to get into that.
No,
we don't bow down to that.
No.
So, yeah.
I'm just saying it's always encouraging. I've gotten several emails saying like, I love hearing you and your wife talk about real things and dealing with kids and struggling, real life. I love hearing, and that's always encouraging to hear. And so
that's true.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah. I probably should go in and check on the
let's go check on the little guy
fell asleep
and then
in our bed.
and then
awesome.
But I'll see you later though.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.